It is an environment like no other. 6 tons of steel will surround 2 rings.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying, they hear me roar. And now I see that I'm way better than before. I never needed
The following is the Women's WarGames match! Introducing first, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair!
Tonight, the EST is bringing the heat, and her look is one of a kind, designed by a WWE 2K community member in the creation suite for WWE 2K24.
I'm on my own, against the wall. The pressure's building, but no, I will never fall. Instead of crying,
And for Bianca Belair, Corey, 2-1 in WarGame matches in her career.
Experience can make all the difference in an environment like WarGames, but nothing is for certain.
Bianca gave the advantage to her team, knocking off Nia Jax in a win Monday night on Raw, thanks to Bayley. For the first time in her illustrious career, Naomi will enter the WarGames match.
Next, Naomi!
For all that Naomi has accomplished throughout her illustrious career, as you put it, Cole, there is something entirely different about experiencing WarGames firsthand as a competitor. It's one thing to watch on the monitor. It's another to step inside the double ring, double cage and get ready for hell on earth.
Here's the most experienced woman in all of WWE when it comes to WarGames.
Next, IYO SKY!
Corey, IYO SKY has been in every single women's WarGames match in WWE.
IYO SKY certainly brings an X factor to her team, but I am curious as to how the team is going to function as a cohesive unit. Can the team be greater than the sum of its parts?
Cue Bayley, who obviously has had major issues with most of the women in this matchup. 3rd time in her career she's been in WarGames, but she's never won a WarGames match.
Next, Bayley!
And of course, Corey, Bayley replacing the injured Jade Cargill, who was attacked by an still unknown assailant.
Certainly a mysterious set of circumstances, but I think Bayley certainly did herself and perhaps her entire team a great favor this past Monday on Raw by procuring the advantage for her team. Even Bianca seemed happy to see Bayley in that instance.
Broken eye socket and all, Rhea Ripley with the protective mask is back for her 4th WarGames.
And Rhea Ripley!
How do you like that for mind games, Michael Cole? That is a protective mask. It serves a function, but damn if that's not the most terrifying thing I've seen in a long time.
The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, looking to rally the troops. Can they stay together on the same page for one night tonight? And Bayley telling Rhea, I want to start things here tonight, so Bayley will actually start the WarGames match. The rest of the team will be locked inside the cage. They will be released at regular intervals throughout this matchup. But for Bayley, ballsy move by Bayley here.
I'm curious to see what type of strategy is employed. You mentioned Bayley's experience inside of WarGames. That could play a major factor here when it comes to the overall strategy for the team. Bayley realizes she's going to have to go deep into the waters to survive this one.
The war cut into the hair of Bayley here tonight. So Bayley's gonna have to go wire to wire to help her team win WarGames.
Well, the goal is to go wire to wire, but the question remains, what sort of physical condition will Bayley be in by the time the match technically begins?
Not in a good mood, the WWE champion from SmackDown, Nia Jax, enters her first WarGames match after being defeated by Bianca Belair thanks to Bayley in the advantage match this past Monday night.
And their opponents, first, the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax.
We've seen in the past these WarGames matches all seem to boil down to trust. How can Nia Jax trust the rest of her team, Cole?
Especially when Miss Money in the Bank's on it. And here is a woman who has been sneaky good inside WarGames. She's 2-0 in her career, Candice LeRae.
Next, Candice LeRae.
Candice has been doing her best recently to curry favor with the irresistible force, Nia Jax. A win tonight would certainly go a long way to help Candice's cause.
Tiffy time.
Curry favor at the expense of this woman, Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Not only is this her first WarGames match, Corey, it's her first steel cage match in her whole career.
Again, much like I mentioned as pertains to Naomi, there is a certain intimidation factor that comes with stepping into a structure as maniacal as the WarGames cage. That's got to be intimidating, whether you're Tiffany Stratton or not.
Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton.
And look at what you're seeing in front of your eyes right now. Candice LeRae certainly not on the same page as Tiffany Stratton.
Watch me.
And will these two be on the same page?
Raquel Rodriguez and the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
Corey, for Liv Morgan, this is her very first WarGames match. Raquel Rodriguez is 2-0 when it comes to WarGames. We've been talking about a lot of statistics tonight. The reason for that is because the team that is led by Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, they have an overwhelming advantage in appearances in WarGames compared to Nia Jax's team. We're going to show you the total match appearances here now. For Team Rhea, 18, they more than double. They double the appearances by Team Liv.
It would make sense that the experience would help your team, but this could be another circumstance where what you don't know can actually help you. If you're walking into WarGames without the fear that comes with having experienced it in the past, that could give you and your team an advantage.
An interesting start to WarGames. Bayley and Nia Jax will square off for 5 minutes. Remember, it was Nia Jax who took the WWE Women's Championship from Bayley back at SummerSlam. Bayley has not been able to get the title back.
Curious strategy by Nia Jax's team to put the irresistible force in at the beginning.
Oh, and there goes Bayley, knocked down by Nia. Remember, Bayley will have help in 5 minutes. The advantage is on her side.
And maybe the strategy there is that Nia's team understands that Nia is durable. Jax can take punishment and continue to soldier forward. Maybe that's what they're hoping, putting Nia in first.
And Bayley looking to use her quickness. Bayley, of former 4-time world champion in the ring with the current queen of the ring, Nia Jax. And what is the strategy, Corey, early on?
If you're Nia Jax, do what you've already seen Nia attempt to do. Just utilize your size. Make Bayley have to move you around the ring. Make Bayley have to exert herself a little bit extra. That way, Bayley's going to be more tired as the match progresses.
Bayley was able to slip away momentarily from the WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. Again, the clock ticking until the first competitor will be released from the cage to join Bayley.
And conversely, I imagine starting the match with Bayley for her team is the goal you want is to tire out Nia Jax. You want to try to wear her out as this match goes on.
Now Bayley headbutted back toward the corner by Nia Jax, who's had such a dominant 2024 as this year comes to a close. Bayley now sits between the rings. And now just toying with Nia Jax. And Bayley, great strategy there. Draw Nia out and take advantage.
That's smart. We're going to need to see a little bit more of that out of Bayley.
Bayley's team looking on.
Come on, Bayley, get it!
And so much is made, but it needs to be. The fact that the team with the advantage really does indeed have the advantage, Corey, in this matchup. Opportunity to go 2-1, 3-2.
In the past, that often makes all of the difference. But right now, Bayley's got to be enjoying this opportunity just to stand one-on-one inside of WarGames against Nia, the woman who took Bayley's most prized possession from her.
And let's go Bayley chants from this sellout crowd of 17,000 plus in Vancouver. First premium live event here since 1998. That was rock bottom in your house. And again, Bayley can't escape. That's not what she's trying to do here. Perhaps trying to get to the top rope, and it cost her. Maybe trying to go for a high-risk maneuver and able to fight back as Nia Jax was looking for a Samoan drop.
Bayley now just teeing off on the WWE Women's Champion.
That rock bottom in your house event featured The Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, a buried alive match, rocking Mankind for the championship. Bayley now climbs up to the top rope, trying to control Nia Jax here. And Bayley, Hurricane Rana takes Jax down. Great move by Bayley. Changing up the offense a little bit here tonight.
It's a great strategy. Show your opponents as familiar with your game as they may be. Show them something new entirely.
And now Bayley using a part of her gear here as a weapon, which is legal with no disqualifications inside WarGames.
I assure you, those studs on that piece of leather not feeling good for Nia Jax right now.
Yeah, but the problem is Bayley went face first into the cage, and now Nia has a weapon. Oh, goodness. Straight across the spine of Bayley. And suddenly Nia's taken over.
And this has allowed Nia to slow down the pace of this matchup. This is what the champion wants in this circumstance.
And again, if you're unfamiliar with the WarGames concept, Nia Bayley not going for pinfalls here because the match doesn't officially start until all 10 women are in the ring.
With that said, by the time the bell officially rings, it could just be a pile of bodies in the ring with you.
And now Nia Jax, oh man! And Bayley hit hard on that metal plate between the rings. She's in trouble. Bayley's gonna get some help in about a minute, but right now Nia Jax is dominating. Nia just taking her time.
Let's take another look at this. Nia Jax full speed ahead, hip first into Bayley, but now Bayley mounting a comeback of her own.
Yeah, Bayley looking to rally. You want to try to keep Nia down when the cavalry arrives in 40 seconds. Oh, goodness! Nia Jax flattening Bayley.
Take another look at this. Like Bayley running full speed ahead into a brick wall.
And going into the cage wall. See referee Sean Bennett on the outside checking on Bayley. Really, the officials can do nothing. Just count a pinfall or submission.
Here comes Nia again!
And the official won't even enter the ring until the match officially begins when all 10 women are in. And who will join Bayley now?
Someone's gonna have to try to come to Bayley's aid.
And it's gonna be one of her best friends, Naomi, who enters the WarGames structure for the very first time in her career, the former two-time world champion.
On her birthday.
Nia's got to survive for 3 minutes before she gets some help. And Nia Jax in trouble as Tiffany takes out a colorful kendo stick. Is that a toilet seat?
It does appear that may be a toilet seat, but right now Naomi just wearing this kendo stick out all over Nia.
Well, it was wearing it out. Oh, now Naomi using the kendo stick to her advantage once again. Yeah, I believe that's a toilet seat. Very unique. I'm not sure if we've seen that before.
First time for everything.
And now Naomi. And look at this unique offense on Nia Jax. Naomi came so close to winning the WWE Women's Championship a couple of weeks back. If it wasn't for Candice LeRae and Tiffany Stratton.
Curious to see if the familiarity that Naomi's gained with Nia Jax in those recent encounters will pay off in this situation. Big kick across the back of Jax's neck.
And now they've got Nia down.
And you can see Naomi hesitated for a moment because she was instinctively about to execute a pinfall. This is very, very unfamiliar for superstars who are trained to hit a big move and go for the cover, try to win the match.
The split leg drop by Naomi. And now Naomi and Bayley look to team up and work together.
Fantastic double team by Bayley and Naomi. And again, both women realizing you can't win the match in this instance, even though you have a decided advantage.
Yeah, but you can take out one of the most feared individuals in WWE today in Nia Jax. But Nia now with a kendo stick. This is not good news for Bayley and Naomi. And you're right, it's a toilet seat.
I know TL Hopper was booked tonight. Look at this, just disrespect from the WWE Women's Champion.
Complete disrespect, looking to flush Naomi. Oh, and Bayley now with a kendo stick. Too bad they didn't have those when Rikishi was around. Oh, and right to the midsection with that toilet seat by Naomi. And that Nia Jax sent into the second turnbuckle.
Face first goes Jax.
And now Naomi. Little payback here. Well, what was I saying about Rikishi?
I somehow don't find this as offensive as Rikishi.
I bet Nia does. And in 20 seconds, Nia gets some help. But right now, Bayley and Naomi having a field day with the WWE champ. Oh, and headbutts now by Nia.
I was talking before about the durability of Nia Jax. Able to withstand punishment, keep going.
Oh, Nia dropped right on the back of her neck. And it's oh, wait a minute, Candice LeRae. It looked like Tiffany wanted to get into this matchup to help Nia. Candice sidestepped her and she's on her way to the ring.
This could prove to be disastrous for the entire team. This is my point. You can't get along with your teammates inside WarGames. You don't have a chance.
Yeah, but to that point, Candice LeRae has been in 2 WarGame matches in her career. Tiffany hasn't been in any, neither is Nia. So maybe Candice LeRae figures, hey, listen, let me bring the experience in here. Sending steel chairs into the ring, which Nia Jax is using now on Bayley and Naomi.
Naomi doing her best to protect herself, and Jax just swinging wildly with a steel chair. Again, all perfectly legal inside the insanity that is WarGames. And finally, the Poison Pixie will enter the cage.
Yeah, Candice LeRae again trying to cater favor with Nia Jax for many weeks now, and went for the double chairs. Bayley and Naomi able to fight back. 2-on-2 for now. Bayley's team gets the advantage again in less than 3 minutes.
Naomi and Bayley working together, attempting to pin Nia behind the steel chair in the turnbuckle.
Candice LeRae sending Naomi face first off the steel chair. Tiffany's got to be jealous of this developing relationship between these two.
I have no doubt about it, but that said, Candice LeRae has got to be currying a lot of favor in this particular moment with Nia Jax.
Bayley's team will have a 3-on-2 advantage in a minute and a half. As Candice LeRae, that was a very unique move. Knees to the face of Bayley, and then she landed on the spine of Naomi.
Just because the WWE Universe is only more recently becoming familiar with Candice LeRae does not mean she does not have a wealth of experience on her side. Great deal of success in NXT, finding success now here on Raw and SmackDown.
Well, Bayley tells the story of how important Candice was in the early portions of her career as she was trying to make it to NXT and WWE. Candice has been very upset, very bitter, very jealous toward Bayley because, you know, she believes Bayley stole her spotlight, that Bayley got a lot of opportunities to rise and shine before Candice did here. Oh, and Candice bounced face first off the steel chairs.
That may indeed be true, at least in the mind of Candice LeRae, and there's only one solution to that issue. You need to steal the spotlight back.
And now Bayley setting up the chairs. Candice is in trouble.
Tandem offense.
And Nia Jax saving Candice LeRae.
Like a wrecking ball.
Nia and Candice look working very well together here.
Oh, things are about to get even worse for Bayley.
I was going to say Bayley's team's about to have a 3-on-2 advantage, but it may not be that way if Candice and Nia hit that!
Moonsault on the money. Whoever enters next better bring a shovel to scrape Bayley off the mat.
And now Nia Jax hammering away on Naomi. And the EST, Bianca Belair, enters WarGames.
Well, if nothing else, we know this will even up the power advantage that currently resides on the side of Nia's team. The EST, one of, if not the strongest women in all of WWE. It just fired a trash can right at Jax.
Bianca's third time inside WarGames. She knows her way around this structure is evident there. And now Bianca with a fire extinguisher. Kendo sticks, garbage cans, chairs, a toilet seat, and now a fire extinguisher.
Seems like a typical Saturday night in the Cole household. Uh-oh!
And Bianca now bringing a table into the ring, gonna introduce a table inside the WarGames structure.
Naomi lending an assist. But you have to realize, while all these women are redecorating the inside of the WarGames cage, Nia Jax, everybody has time to recover. That's the risk you run.
Except Bayley. Look at Bayley. Bayley still looks lifeless in there. And we want tables chant from 17,000 strong in Vancouver tonight.
The night is young, Vancouver.
Bianca's team with a 3-on-2 advantage right now. Really, it's just 2-on-2 because Bayley is still down and out.
Bayley at this point, basically a chalk outline.
Bianca.
Oh my goodness, this is incredible power.
Oh, and Candice off the top turnbuckle.
LeRae wanted the poison Rana, the inverted Hurricane Rana, but Belair just too strong. Speaking of too strong.
Bianca with a back elbow. And Belair now.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, wow. Landed on her feet, however. Tossed the chair to Nia, used it to her advantage.
Nia did her best to create some separation between her body and the chair. As we look again at Candice LeRae eating the top turnbuckle. Now Naomi and the EST working together.
They've become quite the pals and quite the team here in WWE. And who will enter the fray here in WarGames as Bayley finally makes it back to her feet. Remember, Bayley is in this matchup because of the attack on Jade Cargill. Jade, of course, Bianca Belair's tag team partner. They're the tag team champions. Going to be interesting to see what happens with those titles.
Well, it seems thus far that Bianca Belair has at least been able to compartmentalize the issue of Jade Cargill being taken out mysteriously.
Well, it's still got to be in the back of your mind who was responsible for that attack.
But Bianca needs to keep it there in the back of her mind. Focus on the task at hand.
And now Tiffany Stratton will enter her first WarGames match. Miss Money in the Bank. Coming to the aid of Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. And Tiffany now going to bring out some weapons as well. Trash can and lid. You know, get back to that Bianca Jade story for a moment, Corey. Bianca's got to wonder if Jade's attacker is actually on her team.
Wow, you're absolutely right about that, and that could be the case.
And now Tiffany Stratton unloading. No, down goes Naomi. It's Tiffany time.
Even on the West Coast. Oh! Fantastic back elbow by Ms. Money in the Bank.
It's Tiffany time anywhere in the world, Corey. And now Tiffany and Nia working together as a team, and Bayley just got about cut in half. This is the pace that Nia Jax and her team love. Keep everybody down. Take your time, punish your opponents.
Don't worry about getting cute.
Oh!
Inflict damage.
Bayley has not been the same since she was put through the chairs a bit ago.
Stratton looking for here a backslide. Again, instinct taking over.
Yeah, I'm not sure though. That might have been planned, Corey.
It may have been.
For the leg drop by Nia Jax.
Sometimes in the heat of battle, you'll catch yourself executing a reversal that maybe isn't the best at the moment, but Nia Jax certainly made that all.
Oh, and a blockbuster by Tiffany. As Nia and Tiffany sent Bianca crashing to the mat, and it has been all Nia Jax and company in this match.
This has been domination thus far. Let's take another look at this double team maneuver, the Samoan drop with a neck breaker from Stratton. Nia Jax and her team just having their way right now inside of WarGames.
And again, Nia utilizing the steel chair. Naomi, though, able to duck underneath and intercept Nia now. Oh, right to the midsection of Jax. Bayley taken down as well. And Bayley, is that her ankle she was reaching for, I believe?
A little tough to tell right now.
Oh!
With all the carnage spilled throughout both rings.
18 seconds to the next competitor is released. Into the WarGames structure as Bayley drops Tiffany on her face.
Bayley is hanging in there for her team, no doubt about it. But you're right, I noticed Bayley grasping at her right knee or ankle.
And here comes IYO SKY. IYO SKY, who of course arrived on the scene in NXT, won the NXT Women's Championship Tag Team titles, won Money in the Bank, defeated Bayley at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship.
IYO running all over the ringside area, looking for something else to bring into battle, another weapon to introduce. We've seen what IYO can do with a trash can in WarGames, Cole.
Indeed, she's made her mark already, and IYO SKY has been in every... Oh, she's harnessing the garbage can to her shoulder, and now IYO SKY is going to climb the WarGames structure.
Oh, this is unique.
IYO SKY headed up top.
IYO hauling the trash can with her to the top of the WarGames cage.
Last time she did something like this, it was one of the top moments in Survivor Series history.
Well, keep your eye on Candice LeRae, who's looking to meet IYO at the top of the steel.
Candice LeRae up near the top, IYO SKY now. Garbage can in hand. High above the arena here in Vancouver.
Oh no, this could spell disaster for IYO SKY.
Candice LeRae trying to bring IYO in with a suplex perhaps. Drops down to the top rope. IYO though, went for a sunset flip power bomb.
A shote right to the tailbone of LeRae.
And now IYO back up with an elbow. Candice knocked down. IYO from the top rope now.
The genius of the sky.
Gonna fly, missile drop kick. Into a kip up by IYO. Remember, she's next in line for Liv Morgan's championship. IYO with a back elbow. Tiffany misses wildly.
Tremendous athleticism.
So much fun to watch. And Tiffany showing off as well.
Stratton, a world-class gymnast in her own right.
IYO that standing switch and went to roll through. Tiffany held on. Missed with a stomp. And IYO with a steel chair to the spine.
IYO SKY surveying the situation and delivering chair shots to the opposition. Here it comes.
The bullet train from IYO SKY.
Keep your eyes on Jax.
Oh, from behind.
Oh, what a pounce.
And that's how Nia Jax can completely change the complexion of a match. But Bayley from behind with a kendo stick.
So all of us want right now. You go to your house. You go to your house. Get it.
And here comes Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel heading into the WarGames structure for a third time in her career. Her and Liv Morgan, former tag team champions together. She saved Liv Morgan's championship. Back in the night that Dominic Mysterio was hanging above the ring inside a shark cage. That was the return of Raquel.
I don't know if there's anything more unsettling at this moment than the grin on Raquel's face as she pulls weaponry from underneath the ring. Raquel has bad intentions in this one.
And now Raquel using her power.
Oh! Fall away slam into the steel. We talk about the power advantage that Nia Jax possessed that was then neutralized by Bianca Belair. But certainly the power advantage once again rests on the side of Team Raquel.
But now Bayley and Bianca Belair are going to double team Raquel Rodriguez. And Nia Jax again from behind.
Nia is just bullying everyone in her path.
Well, she's been doing that for the better part of a year here in WWE. Current Queen of the Ring, WWE Women's Champion. And now, scary thought to have Raquel and Nia working together. Rhea Ripley cannot wait to get into this ring. She'll be the next entrant and give her team the advantage at 5-on-4 for a few minutes. Rhea, of course, taken out of action by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. The attack in the Performance Center parking lot in Orlando, Florida during an NXT event. And they broke the orbital socket of Rhea Ripley. Weren't sure when she was going to be back. A quick recovery, though, for Rhea.
Broke the orbital socket of Rhea Ripley with a baseball bat.
Baseball bat, exactly.
Let's not overlook that minor detail. That's a game changer. Look at this. Double power bombs incoming.
Into the cage. Nia using it for momentum.
There you go, a version of AOP's Super Collider. Oh, man. Double stack destruction by Jackson Rodriguez.
And Bianca Belair's team has been laid to waste here tonight. I think Rhea is going to be facing a 4-on-1 situation when she gets in the ring, Corey.
Certainly an unenviable position for Mommy to find herself in as we approach the 10-second mark. Everybody knows what's coming next.
Here comes Mommy, the Eradicator. Rhea Ripley on her way to the ring. As Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez stand ready to fight.
Oh, listen, Rhea's a smart competitor above all. Ripley isn't afraid to stand there and throw hands, but she realizes this is an unwinnable situation at this point.
Now Rhea and Raquel, a tug-of-war over this table. Oh, and bounce right off the jaw, the chin of Raquel Rodriguez. And now Rhea Ripley with the table inside the ring. Nia Jax runs into a drop kick. Raquel back to her feet, right to the mask, the protective mask of Rhea Ripley. And remember, it was Raquel who caused the Ripley injury along with Liv Morgan. And now Tiffany Stratton from behind. Meanwhile, Bayley and IYO SKY and Bianca try to make it back to their feet.
It looked like IYO had something in mind, but might have thought the better of it, realizing this is a very, very uphill battle she's facing at the moment.
And of course, Bayley, she's had an issue with Tiffany Stratton, who cost her the championship. Naomi now, a double rear view off the top rope, takes out both Nia and Raquel. Liv Morgan watching the clock. She'll be the final entrant. Once she gets in the ring, this match officially begins. She's your current women's world champion. Everybody pretty much down and out. Tiffany back to her feet, Bayley as well. Rhea Ripley still doing damage.
Yeah, but you could see Liv Morgan staring up at the giant video boards, realizing that the tides are beginning to turn in this matchup. Liv's team is no longer in charge.
And now Rhea Ripley with a weapon. Breaking it over the back of Raquel. Now everyone teed up on Raquel Rodriguez. Bianca Belair using her hair.
Stratton with a steel chair to the spine of Rhea Ripley.
Now oh goodness, what a shot by LeRae.
Bianca answers with the braid.
Belair now with a steel chair. Raquel Rodriguez about takes her head off. And now Naomi with a bulldog. Nia Jax flattens Naomi. Rhea Ripley with a headbutt to Nia, and another with a mask. Down goes Jax.
the world know her face feels just fine at the moment.
Guess what, Liv? There's nobody on their feet in the ring except Rhea Ripley. And rightfully so, Liv Morgan looks scared to death. Come to mommy, says Rhea Ripley.
How could you not be scared to death?
And where's Liv going?
Well, Liv hasn't entered the WarGames cage yet, so this isn't going to force a forfeiture for her team. But
And the match doesn't even start until she gets in the ring. Oh, look at baseball bat in hand, bringing back bad memories for Rhea Ripley.
Move over Juan Soto. Liv Morgan about to show you how it's done.
Rhea barking at Morgan. Liv takes her time, slowly are entering the ring. The door will close.
And now, let the War Games begin!
So the match is officially underway. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win War Games. Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, staring off at one another. Everyone else is down, for the most part. Rhea with a statement. Protective mask is off. Bring it, Liv, says Rhea Ripley, and here we go. Ripley and Morgan.
Rhea looking for Riptide.
Nia Jax, though, from behind, pretty much saving Liv. And now Tiffany involved.
And as good as it had to feel for Rhea Ripley to get her hands on Liv Morgan in that moment, Rhea took her eyes off of the situation.
Oh, no. And Rhea's helpless here, Corey.
Oh, God. Oh,
and now
God.
baseball bat to the midsection by Morgan. Hasn't she done enough damage with that bat?
This is going to be cracking Rhea's ribs. And it's all perfectly legal.
She almost blinded the woman with that bat, and now she's trying to cripple her. And again to the back with a bat.
Rhea Ripley being mugged by Team Morgan.
And now Candice LeRae dragging her.
Wait. Oh, yes.
Oh, my. Handcuffs. And this is smart. This is smart for Liv Morgan and her team. Handcuff Rhea, take her out of the equation, and give your team a 5-on-4 advantage, but Rhea fighting back. Rhea averting disaster there, at least momentarily.
There is chaos mid-rings right now, and Bayley once again mixing it up with the irresistible force. Rhea Ripley back to a vertical base for a moment. Watch IYO!
Oh!
Missile drop kick from the...
Oh, man! Their bodies going everywhere. Knee by Rhea. Candice. Oh, what a DDT. Bianca Belair now sends Candice into the cage. Oh, down goes Bianca. Naomi. Face first, Raquel. Liv Morgan, the world champ, from the second rope. Oh, cold breaker to Naomi. And Bayley now. Sunset flip bomb into the turnbuckle.
No rest for the weary inside of WarGames.
Samoan drop.
And they do it.
1, 2. Bayley barely kicked out at 2.5. That was close. Nia thought she had her.
This has been a melee from the start. And what is happening? IYO SKY has scaled the cage on the right of your screen. Tiffany Stratton making the climb on the left.
And again, they're not trying to escape, because if they escape, they lose. They forfeit. So they something dangerous in mind for both of these women.
IYO SKY, Tiffany Stratton both going for broke here.
IYO SKY. We've seen this maneuver in the past.
We've seen IYO wear the trash can like a suit of armor and launch herself from the top of the cage. Could this be it again?
Tiffany on the other side.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Dangerous for both of these women. IYO SKY gonna arm herself, cover her body with a trash can. IYO moonsault. Tiffany Stratton, swanton off the top. The over the moonsault with a garbage can.
And a picture-perfect swanton bomb from Stratton in stereo. Everybody's down. High risk, high reward for both women.
Again, IYO SKY really carving out a legacy inside the WarGames structure. Tiffany Stratton now going through the trash after IYO went dumpster diving. Oh my!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Corey,
He's gonna do it!
can she cash in here in this structure?
Yes, she can!
I mean, how's that gonna work? If Tiffany cashes in, how does this work? And who does she cash in on?
Take your pick, Tiff! It's Tiffy time!
Miss Money in the Bank, contemplating a cash in at Survivor Series. But Raquel Rodriguez now! IYO with a fire extinguisher. Raquel questioning Stratton. Now the fire extinguisher clearing everybody out.
I think unintentionally, IYO may have just saved either Nia or Liv's championship, and
Raquel! Rhea just handcuffed Raquel! Raquel is handcuffed! Open season on Rodriguez. Nia Jax though blasts Rhea.
It's a brilliant strategy, a great way to neutralize the power of Raquel Rodriguez by handcuffing her to the top rope. Nia Jax doing her best to call the shots mid-ring amongst all of this chaos.
Yeah, telling Tiffany to get a table. There are bodies strewn everywhere inside the WarGames structure.
This is ugly.
First team to gain pinfall or submission wins WarGames. Now Candice with Bianca set on the top rope in the corner. It's really become a 5-on-4 advantage right now for Bianca's team because Raquel's been handcuffed and taken out of the match for all intents and purposes. And now Bianca Belair from way. Oh!
LeRae went face first into the top turnbuckle.
And Belair may have hurt herself as well. And then Naomi with a running knee to Stratton.
Take another look at the impact of LeRae being dropped face first.
And now a Samoan drop to Belair by Nia.
Here comes Jax.
Big leg drop to Bianca Belair. Cover for the win. And breaking things up, IYO and Bayley. And again, little look there. Remember, the history between these two. Bayley brought IYO in to WWE, forming Damage Control. IYO and company turned on Bayley, kicked her out. IYO to win the title. And will those bad feelings come to a head here tonight? Nia Jax, though.
You have to be laser focused, singularly focused on winning WarGames. If the bad blood surfaces, it's a recipe for disaster for your own team.
Well, Nia Jax may have inadvertently helped Bayley and IYO in that situation. And now Bianca on the table. What the? Oh no. Oh no. Is Nia Jax thinking about an annihilator here?
This will bring an end to the WarGames.
Nia on the second rope. Bianca Belair, though, able to get off the table. Oh, and no, Naomi and Bianca working together. Nia through a table. Covered by Naomi, and there.
Oh my God, Morgan with the baseball bat yet again, right across the spine of Naomi.
And now into the ribs of IYO SKY and Morgan. Uh-oh, Bianca said no way.
Belair just ripping the baseball bat from the grasp of Liv Morgan, and now
Liv Morgan is trying to run away. Raquel, though, able to slip down the rope, even though she's handcuffed. Bayley, though, teeing off.
Liv just kicked the chair.
Morgan.
Raquel.
Oblivion! Oblivion onto the chair. Cover by Liv for the win. Rhea finally gets her hands on Morgan. Headbutt.
Wants the riptide again, but Rodriguez.
Yeah, too close to Raquel. Oh, Raquel may not get up after that. Morgan, code breaker, chair. Remember the bad eye, the broken orbital socket to Rhea Ripley, not protected now.
That Rhea voluntarily exposed to show Liv Morgan, hey, I'm fine. Liv saying, yeah, prove it.
And now Morgan out to the apron, heading up to the top rope. Liv Morgan looking to take out her arch enemy and win this match, but Rhea said no way. And now Rhea, second rope, Morgan to the top, trying to somehow fend off Ripley.
Not much real estate to work with on the top rope there. Look at Morgan getting the best of this exchange.
Morgan, who won the Crown Jewel Championship in Saudi Arabia.
Liv wanted Oblivion off of the top rope, but Rhea was able to put the brakes on.
Yeah, the powerful Ripley able to counter. Headbutt now from Rhea to Morgan. Liv Morgan, dangerous situation here. Rhea Ripley, Ripley hooking Morgan up. Rhea from the top rope. Rhea, riptide through the table. Cover by Ripley. Rhea has pinned the world champion. Rhea wins WarGames.
Here are your winners, the team of the Women's Tag Team Champion, Bianca Belair, Naomi, IYO SKY, Bayley, and Rhea Ripley.
That had to feel good. Some semblance of revenge, Corey, for Rhea Ripley.
Ripley's got to be feeling a little catharsis tonight inside of WarGames after pinning her longtime adversary's shoulders to the mat. But it was not easy. What a battle we just witnessed.
The more experienced team won WarGames tonight.
Cause for celebration for Team Ripley tonight in Vancouver.
What a heck of a matchup between these 10 women here tonight inside WarGames. This was incredible, Corey.
Both Tiffany Stratton and IYO SKY launching themselves from the top of the WarGames cage. And just when Tiffany Stratton seemed to be considering cashing in her Money in the Bank contract, IYO SKY and her personal fire brigade keeps things alive for the moment.
Yeah, Raquel ended up being handcuffed by Rhea Ripley. And then this takes Nia Jax out of the matchup, really setting things in place for Rhea and company.
Just as Naomi thought she had victory for her team, Liv Morgan with her trusty baseball bat would rear its head again. Check this out, Oblivion onto the steel chair for Bayley.
But Rhea would finally get her hands on Liv. And then this, from the top rope, it had to feel oh so good for Rhea Ripley. Riptide through a table, she pins the Women's World Champ and leads her team to victory inside WarGames.
That looked like the end of the Michigan-Ohio State game.
It did.
Congratulations to these 5 warriors, your winners of Women's WarGames.